one aspect that's just coming to me lately about plant medicines is, when you go back to the plant kingdom, if you go back to that state of consciousness, it's a much purified consciousness, really. And so I really feel that the consciousness of the plants bring us a much more centered and purified version of reality without the messiness or the noise of the free will that we have as humans. And then they're able to bring that through to us. And obviously, from you're talking about planes of consciousness, it comes through very, very symbolic or visual, like the experience that we have. But that's one thing that I do see, is I just see that it cuts out a lot of the noise. So when we have those experiences, it brings us directly. And obviously, what we need then is just to be able to give a little bit of a fine tune to the antenna to be able to read and decipher those symbols in what it feels like to be in a human life.
Yeah.
So it's very, very clean and very, very pure in where it takes us. It just really takes us exactly where we need to be.
Yeah, totally. And then the challenge afterwards is to be able to reconnect to that clarity, to that sense of expansion without the medicine, and that's why I think the integration is really useful and it's really important because it allows you to create that possibility to be able to do that, to tap back into that clarity, that inner knowing. And like I was saying earlier, plant medicine being a connection tool, it only really connects you, like I was saying earlier on, to something that's already inside of you. There's already a wisdom that's available, and that's really what the medicine does, in my view, anyway. Not to again diminish the medicine and the spirits of the plants and of the planet as well that are helping us through that process. But what's really empowering is for people to then realize, oh, that's already inside. It's only connecting me to something that's already inside of me. And actually thinking about that, that brings me to symbols and imagery, because there's a lot of that that's already embedded in our DNA as well.